Well, this is a warning, another warning. More data is coming out that we have a global slowdown underway. Now, we've been talking about the fact that Europe is struggling. Deutsche Bank just laid off 10,000 people. They don't lay off 10,000 people in a terrific economy. China is struggling. Now we have a trade war that's starting with Europe and China. That hasn't even been factored into the economics. There's nothing even in the pipeline for that, and businesses are slowing down. So that may really complicate things. We got more empirical data this morning from China. And we've been talking about how China is just up to its eyeballs in debt. And a lot of the normal companies are struggling to pay their debt off because rates are rising around the world. Now we're starting to see bond defaults in China. And of course, when they can't pay their bills and they can't pay the debt that's been borrowed, the companies that lent the money have trouble. And the shadow banking industry in China is contracting and contracting at an alarming rate, which means that China is slowing down. Now, the last slowdown we had was in 2015. That was a significant slowdown. I thought we were going to go into recession, but we did not, because the central banks around the world liquefied. The Federal Reserve added $1.5 trillion itself. That has changed. Now, instead of adding liquidity, they're actually removing liquidity. And instead of reducing rates, they're actually raising rates. And the Federal Reserve is raising rates seriously. So we have a significant difference. So I'm not calling for a recession, but we certainly have a slowdown, and you have to have a slowdown before you have a recession. So if you're a baby boomer my age, most of my clients are my age, we need to pay attention. You need to talk to your professional advisor and ask about an exit strategy. At what point do I start removing my funds from the marketplace? And I'm going to throw this out. I think that you should probably start thinking of another income stream and a different asset class. Now, we're here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and Maricopa County, and we have a demographic shift from Southern California. We're only 5 or 6 hours from Southern California, so we have a lot of people selling their houses in California, and they can buy a beautiful house here in Maricopa County for half of what they paid in Southern California, and they're investing the other half and getting an income stream. That's a very, very good strategy for you. And if you haven't yet retired, you might start thinking of moving some of your assets here and getting an income stream. We have property managers that handle absolutely everything. You never ever have to see a tenant. You don't have to worry about repairs. You don't even have to see your properties if you don't want to, and you still get a really nice check each and every month. So talk to your advisors. If we can help in any way, please give me a call. Bye-bye now.